In the previous video, we used the calculator to calculate the pH of a particular hydronium concentration. In the example, we used a hydronium concentration of 1.2 times 10 to the minus 3 molar. And the answer we obtained for the pH was 2.92. But what happens if we're given the pH value of a particular solution and we're asked to calculate the hydronium concentration, or the H plus concentration? So for example, in this particular case, the pH would be equal to 2.92. How do we work out that that actually is equivalent to a hydronium concentration of 1.2 times 10 to the minus 3? The formula that we need to use is that the hydronium concentration, H plus, is equal to 10 to the power of minus pH. Now don't forget to include that negative number there for the pH as the power of the 10 component. Otherwise your answer will be incorrect. So what I'll demonstrate in this video is to use two different calculators to perform this calculation here. 10 to the power of negative 2.92. So here's our first calculator, the Casio FX82MS. And you would have seen in the previous video that the button that we used for the log base 10 is this log button here. Okay, so all we need to do to reverse the calculation is to essentially do the inverse log. So to do that, we take the shift button and we press the log function, and you can see above that the calculator is indicating that that is the same as 10 to the power of x. And the display on the calculator comes up with a little 10 on the screen. So that's our 10 to the power. We add our negative button and then put in our pH value that we're trying to convert. In this case, 2.92. So the calculator is coming up as 10 to the power of negative 2.92. We press our equals button and we can see that we get the answer for the hydronium concentration we were expecting, the 1.2 times 10 to the minus 3 molar. So that's great. Let's try it on a different calculator. Once again, the Office One 3000, essentially the same process. We'll just need to relocate those keys again. So we'll do the shift first to do the inverse log. Press our log button and we come up on the display as the little 10. Enter in our negative and then put in our pH, 2.92, as we can see there. And then we press our EXE button to give us the hydronium concentration. And once again we can see that that hydronium concentration is 1.2 times 10 to the minus 3, which is what we're expecting. So these two videos demonstrate, first of all, in the first video, how to calculate the pH when you're given the hydronium concentration, and then the second video indicates when you're given the pH value, how to work out the corresponding hydronium concentration.